Everyone, I'm Sophie and I'm currently at Kejarah Forest Retreat, Bentong, Malaysia. Today I will continue reading from the 50 stanzas on the spiritual teacher. And we will go to page 22, stanza 16. If from a lack of awareness you have shown disrespect to your spiritual teacher, reverently present an offering to him and seek his forgiveness. Then in the future such harm as plagues will not befall you. The explanation being, since as a Buddha, a spiritual teacher will never hold a grudge, showing him disrespect cannot possibly offend or hurt him. The only one you harm is yourself. Therefore, if you repent and beg his forgiveness, he will accept what you offer with great compassion. Then, by the force of your faith, respect and devotion, you need to not experience great misfortune. The beneficial effects of a wholehearted commitment to your spiritual teacher and the dire consequences of a breach of it are not rewards and punishments from a godly master. They follow directly from cause and effect. Your spiritual teacher is the focal point for your practices leading to enlightenment. The more committed you are towards the state of perfection he represents, the closer you come towards this goal. Despising him can only take you further away into darkness and ignorance. So as it explains that the spiritual teacher actually does not get offended or does not get hurt that you actually do show disrespect or you hold a grudge, but the only thing that coming from your side, you are actually doing more harm to yourself. And if you were to repent and ask his forgiveness, he will always be kind enough, and he has great compassion that he will accept your request for forgiveness. And it says as you can see, it's not actually reward or punishment from your teacher, but actually it follows because due to your karma, which is the cause and effect. And the more committed you are to what your guru represents, if you were to view him as the Buddha, it is actually your own state of mind that as mentioned previously, that your guru is actually a reflection of your own mind. So when you see him as a Buddha, so the tendency that is your mind would be more focused on your own possible attainments and perfections. So you must always control how you think and how you view your guru, so that the better that the more you trust in him, the more reliance and faith that you have in your guru. It shows that that you actually respect yourself, that you see the way of attainment in your spiritual path. And stanza number 17. It has been thought that for the teacher to whom you have pledged your word of honor, to visualize as one with your meditation deity, you should willingly sacrifice your wife, children, and even your life. Although these are not easy to give away, is there need to mention your fleeting wealth? Well, as you can see, a lot of us would be very attached to our wealth, our material possessions, and as this stanza says, you should be willingly to sacrifice your wife, children, and even your life. It shows how committed you should be towards your spiritual path. And as such, why you still place so much importance on your wealth, which is very temporal. Even your family, is also a temporary thing that upon death, you'll be also separated from them. So it's a learning that the attachment, you don't need to be I mean, you should not be attached, to the temporary things, but instead should be committed to your spiritual path, which will actually gain you enlightenment, which is out of current state of suffering. And it was further explained that there's a Tibetan term in this verse, which is Dam Shik Lok Pung Samaya Guru, the Guru to whom you have pledged your word of honor, the Guru you regard or visualize as inseparable from your deity. For example, if you practice Yamantaka, the Guru you regard as inseparable from the body, 20 speech and mind of Yamantaka, that is your Samaya Guru. Of course, it's the same with any deity that you practice, such as Avalokiteshvara. We should offer our Samaya Guru, our wife, our children, our life itself. Therefore, if we are supposed to offer these things, which are so difficult to give away, to practice generosity with, what need is there to talk about our fluctuating wealth? The source of this statement is the Samputta Tantra. So stanza number 18. Such practice of offering can confer even Buddhahood on a zealous disciple in his very lifetime, which otherwise might be difficult to attain even in countless millions of aeons. The explanation being, the validity of making such offerings is that the pure abode of enlightenment, which is very difficult to actualize no matter how many aeons we try, can be achieved within the 100-year lifespan of this degenerate age by the pure cultivation of a Raja Tantric or a Tantric Guru. The Kalachakra root Tantra clearly states that no matter how many offerings you make to the three jewels in a million aeons, or how much charity to sentient beings you practice over the same period, you still can't actualize enlightenment in a single lifetime. If you cultivate pure Guru devotion without transgression, you can actually actualize enlightenment in a single lifetime in this degenerate age. Which shows you how important that our practice of Guru devotion, that we maintain the pure Samaya with our Guru. And as compared to if we were to make offerings to the Buddhas, the three jewels, which is the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, and all with the charities that we do, it can't be measured, as much as we were to maintain our pure Guru devotion. So that explains this stanza number 18. So with that, I will end my sharing session for now, and I will end it with a completion dedication in Tibetan. Jangyo Senjo Rinpoche, Maki Panam Ge Yushi, Ge Panam Pame Payang, Gone Gondo Pewashu, Doni Towa Rinpoche, Maki Panam Ge Yushi, Ge Panam Pame Payang, Gone Gondo Pewashu, Daso Jini Sapagi Wadi, Danandro Aguna Gampada, Jepa Jesu no Santrapai, Tamping Imporin to Star Sesho, Ewa Kuntu Yandala Madan, Ramicho Ki Panalo Joji, Sadam Langi Yaterazone, Doji Shanging of Pangatuso, Gewadi, Yududa, Lama Sangudrione, Drewa Chikamalupa, De Salago Pasho, Joki Kelpo Sungapa, Josu Nampa Pewala, Geki Sama Siwada, Tungi Malu Sangwasho, Dadam Songi de Sundan, Drewa Songi Latini, Ewa Losantrapai, Tampayo River, Yushi. Ni modeles endele ni mingunyan dele shi ni sintatu dele pel kuju sungi jingilo kuju sungi ngodroso kuju sungi trasi sho jesu lama kusen rapting ching nam katri ni chochu ke pada losam tempe dro mi sap sungi dro e mun satatu ni yushi gawe rawe ko shin kam dem pendan dewa mali yo ni general zi one ten sing so chape shi de baru de yushi Hum Tomping Otro Malupa, Dende Dala Salduso, Kodan Dempalong Shanap, Kepa Soshik Shukten Cell. Thank you for sharing your time with me, and I'll be doing another session in a while. Thank you.